Okay.
Hello, it is Tuesday, November 15th. It's a pretty mellow session. We're going to spend the first 15 minutes on writing and then the second 15 minutes on reading our story. We're getting to the end of it. We only have 4 more days. We'll finish it this week. So we'll find out what happens to the Monkey King and what happens to all of our characters. I think you'll have a big surprise. I don't know if anybody's figured anything out, but there's a big surprise at the end of the book. All right, so we're going to start by talking about writing. And today in your language arts lesson, you were asked to submit a graphic organizer of your essay that you're writing. So first, I just want to remind you of the structure of an essay. So I'm going to share with you that organizer that they gave you, the opinion writing graphic organizer from the book. And honestly, it's not my favorite organizer because I think one of the things it does is kind of leaves out something in the introduction. You'll see that they start out with the opinion writing graphic organizer and they say you want a hook. So our hook on the ice cream one was I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. The reason I don't like this is it doesn't really tell you how to write a hook or give you any ideas. If you open up your graphic organizer that you got from me, it has some pretty cool ideas on how to write a good hook. In fact, it's got introduction, and then it's got a variety of interesting leads, they call them, that would be good hooks. They say you could start with a question, a fact, a quote, or a description. So I'm going to go through this one in a minute, but you could use any one of these for your hooks. You could say, let's say I'm writing an essay about why school needs to be structured to make sure kids are really engaged and feel empowered, feel like they're a part of it. So hook here, were you ever bored in school? I think most of us can relate to that. I'll have that be my hook. Oh, I have text in there. I need to get rid of that. Uh-oh. What's going on? I think I'm overlapping. Okay, why does it say text right there? There we go. I'm going to just go back, put a dot there. Sorry. Were you ever bored in school? So this could be my hook. It could be a question. That would be one way to do a hook. Another thing I could do for a hook is put in a fact. Did you know that almost 70% of students have, or of test scores have gone down in the last 3 years? How can we make school better? So here I have a fact and a question as a hook. But you need to think of a way of hooking people into your topic with a question or a fact or a quote. You could find a really great quote. Whatever your topic is, you're going to want to come up with some sort of a cool hook for it. So we did I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Who has a topic right now that we could write a good hook for? All of you should be thinking about your topics right now. So let's see. Anna, what is your topic again? Oh, I always call on you and then I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, what's your topic?
My topic is, well, like, is it called? I forgot. Let me check. Can
I
I
know
check?
I'm checking for it too, because you sent it to me today, so I definitely saw it. What is your topic? And you guys should look at your topic right now. Make sure you're thinking of it while we're talking. Anna's topic is, it's important to help the world. So you might say, you might ask a question and say, do you think it is okay to just take care of yourself and not help others? Right? You might have a question like that. Or you might have a fact in here. You might say, we all know there are a lot of problems in the world, And you might think you can't help. Okay, that's just a fact, right? So you could start with a fact. You could start with a question. Let's say your topic is something like ancient history is a very interesting topic. You might start with a hook like this.
My Chromebook keeps on going to the lock screen.
Are you a kid who loves video games and thinks history is boring? That might be a great question, right? Whatever you're putting here, this very first hook is to get people's attention, to make them want to read your essay, okay? So that's your hook. Could be a question, could be a fact, could be a quote from a famous person, could be some sort of a description. I'm feeling sad. I reach out and feel something lick my hand. Looking down, I see the kind eyes of my sweet dog. Dogs can be like friends, right? This is going to lead into your controlling idea. The bridge is like what connects it. So if you had put here, do you think it's okay to just take care of yourself? To just take care of yourself, oops, and not do things for others. So if that's your question, then your bridge becomes the thing that's going to lead into your topic, which is you think it's important to help others. You might say, I disagree. I disagree. In fact, comma, and then you'd lead into your controlling topic. If you're writing about history, it might be, are you a kid who likes video games and thinks history is boring? Bridge. Well, I'm going to prove you wrong. In this essay, I'm going to prove you wrong, right? That would be a bridge to the next thing you have to say, which is ancient history is fascinating or very interesting, okay? So you do your hook, it leads to your bridge that connects it, and then you come to your controlling idea. In this case, I believe, oh, actually, let me get rid of the text box because I've got too many text boxes here. Okay, I believe, oh man, that's a nice text box. Whoa, what happened to it? I believe it is, oops. I believe it is important to help others for these 3 reasons. So your thesis can include some transitional language into your 3 reasons, or it can just be a period here, and then you can say in another sentence, here are 3 reasons why. Either way, you're going to go from your hook to your bridge to connect to your controlling idea or your thesis. This is your thesis. You say that here, and then you're going to list 3 reasons. Now, what I don't like about this graphic organizer is it doesn't tell you to list your 3 reasons here, but I want you to. So I want you to take a text box and I want you to put your 3 reasons right on the page, and you can just number them. 1, people need help. I don't know what your 3 reasons are on. I'm just making them up. Need help. 2, you should treat others the way you wish to be treated. And 3, helping others really helps you feel great too. Okay, so those are my 3 reasons. So now I have a hook, I have a controlling idea, and I have 3 reasons. We're going to work on our topic sentences. You don't have to do that now, but remember, if you go back to our ice cream essay, which is, it's on that first assignment. So if you want to take a look at that ice cream essay, you can go back to the modules. You can go to language arts, if it opens. You can go to the mods, and you go to the start of module 3 to the opinion-based writing, and you can look at our ice cream essay to get an idea of what, oops, I think I just did that wrong. That's the video. I don't want the video. People are joining. Whoa, not there. Not that, Ms. Laws. Here. this one, example of our ice cream essay. If you go to our ice cream essay, you're going to see that it's just like this. Here's the hook. Here's the thesis or controlling idea. Here are the 3 reasons. That becomes your introduction. Then you're going to see that each paragraph starts with a topic sentence that has the thesis and 1 reason in it. Okay, so you might have to go back and take a look at this to see how to put it together. For right now, I want to go through the other organizer and show it to you, but you should be grabbing an organizer, and you can write on paper, or you can write in your notebook, or you can write online like I just did.
Google Docs.
You can do Google Docs if you want to, but just make sure you're labeling it. Oops, I forgot to share the screen. I want to share this one to show you what I like about this other. What I like about this other organizer is it gives you a lot more helpful hints. Okay. So, can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is that big, huge thing, right?
Yep.
Writing organizer. Starts out here. I put the name of my essay, School Should Empower Students by Ms. Laws. I open it up to here, and it's got all sorts of extra stuff. It's got linking words, this first, next, furthermore, besides. So even if you're not using this to plan your essay, you should take a look at it. It's got a pro-con chart, which is a really good thing to do, is to sit and think about what are people going to argue against me? Because if I'm trying to make a strong argument, I need to anticipate what other people are going to be saying. So if you wanted to, you could fill out the pro and con chart. I'm not going to do that right now with you. It's got another page with interesting leads telling you different ways to write a hook, 4 different suggestions. So if you're stuck on the hook, this is a great place to go. Strong closings that we'll use later. Some punctuation reminders down here to help you out. And then it's got the plan. What I like about this plan over the other plan is it's really got everything. So it's got the interesting lead, which I think I'm going to start with. Do you learn more when school is engaging and fun or hard? And I'm going to use the word rote, which means you do the same thing every day and you memorize it. Okay. And then I lead into my thesis, which equals my controlling idea, which I want to say that it's important for schools to empower students. It is important for school to empower students. That means to give students the power to learn and take on problems. And then underneath it, it's got 3 arguments. Those are your 3 reasons. Now you need to be careful with your reasons. Remember, we talked about how your 3 reasons need to be reasons that kind of fit together, but that they don't just say the same thing over and over again. For example, when we were writing our ice cream essay, we wouldn't want to write that ice cream is a great snack for these 3 reasons. It comes in lots of flavors, it comes in lots of colors, and there are always lots of flavors that are delicious, because those 3 are really all the same reason, aren't they? So I want to make sure that I also don't pick reasons that don't go together. For instance, ice cream is a great snack because it melts, it can be mixed with root beer to make a drink, and ice cream is sticky. Because those reasons, for one thing, they don't make any sense. For another thing, they don't really go together, right? And they don't prove that it's a delicious snack. So right now, as you come up with your 3 reasons, you're going to want to try to come up with 3 things that kind of go together. So let me give you an example of that. If I were writing about why it's important for kids to have a cell phone, I could write 3 things that kids get from cell phones. They can get safety, they can get information, and they can get entertainment. I could write about 3 different times it's important for kids to have a cell phone. It's important to have a cell phone when you are home alone. It's important to have a cell phone when you are out away from your home and need to call home. And it's important to have a cell phone when you are wanting to connect with friends. So those are 3 times that cell phones are great. I could write about 3 reasons why kids have cell phones that like are things that teach kids. Like a cell phone teaches responsibility because you have to earn the money to buy it. A cell phone teaches you how to organize because you have to make sure you don't lose it and you keep it charged. And a cell phone teaches you how to take care of expensive things because you have to be careful with it, not drop it in the toilet or wreck it or crack the lens, right? So I could write about 3 things cell phones teach us. But you need to remember that you need to come up with 3 pieces of evidence or support for your subject and try to make sure that they don't overlap. So they're not all the same reason, like ice cream is delicious, ice cream is sweet, and ice cream is yummy. Yeah.
Your 15 minutes is up.
Okay. So that really is all I had to say to you. I just wanted you to make sure right now that you're going to go to a breakout room. I'm going to give you like 5 minutes to work in a breakout room to come up with your topic, your hook, your thesis statement, and your 3 reasons. That's all you have to fill out on the graphic organizer when you submit it to me. So if you are working on a Google Doc, I want you to write on it, hook, thesis, reason 1, 2, and 3, okay? And I'm going to put you in breakout rooms for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to read this story. If you have a question or you don't understand what we're working on, stay in the main room with me right now, and then I'll help you out. Otherwise, go to your breakout room, spend 5 minutes working on your graphic organizer, and then I'm going to close the breakout rooms and we'll read the story. Good luck. Breakout rooms are open. Stay with me if you need help. Eli, I don't think you need help. I think you got it. Kainoa, go to your breakout room. Kainoa hates leaving. Christian, do you have a question? Go to your breakout room. Yes, Eli, do you have a question?
I need one more reason, and I can't think of one.
Tell me what your reasons are so far.
My reasons are so far.